if you're broke right now, if you're working a 9 to 5 job, you're burnt out, you're tired of it because let's just be honest, it sucks. You're pretty much a slave and you're making no progress in life. There is probably just one thing that you need to understand in order to break out, just like I have, and be able to rent $500 per night villas with your friends in Thailand on a day's notice and really just do whatever you want with your life and just kind of have the ability to be like to anyone that tells you you can't do what you want to do. There's just one secret, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking it down, but I'm sure you're wondering, who is this kid? Why is he in Thailand? Why does he have a jacuzzi in his room? Well, 1 year ago, I was in the same exact position as you. I was a little cook at Hooters, and I'm still just 20 years old, but this was me when I was 19, and I was an absolute grinder. I always have been. But just like you, I was pretty much just a slave. I had to take orders from people above me, and I was just sick and tired of just flipping burgers and not making a lot of money, not being able to travel. And it really all changed when I went on a trip to Mexico. I got absolutely hammered every single night, but that's besides the point. But the point is, I saw people every single day in Mexico that were making money online, living this sort of lifestyle to where they can go wherever they want, whenever they want, they can work when they want, and no one can tell them that they can't. And that's where it really all switched for me as far as my mindset goes, because I realized how many people do this and how possible it is. And I knew these people weren't smarter than me because I met them. They weren't that smart. They just knew something that I didn't know. Fast forward a year later, I'll break down how I got here, but I travel the world. I've been to 10 countries just so far in 2024. And I travel around Thailand a lot just because I love it. Here's me in Dubai, though. I pretty much just do whatever I want. I make over $20,000 a month, and I'm literally just 20 years old. And the crazy part is I don't even own a business. And I'll break down into how this all works as well. But the point is, you should listen to me because I've literally done exactly what you want to do, and I'm living the exact life that you want to live. So you should only listen to people that are where you want to be. You shouldn't listen to people that aren't where you want to be. So let's just break it down from the beginning. This was me in my 9 to 5 job, and it will never, as far as yours goes as well, it will never allow you to get truly rich because you are working on an hourly schedule. You're getting paid for your time, and you can never scale that up to the point where you're making like $50,000, $100,000 a month, which is like the bare minimum to get like truly, truly rich. And I'm not saying I'm like truly, truly rich. I'm not a millionaire, but I live the lifestyle of a millionaire because I've mastered a way to actually gain freedom, make a lot of money, and live the life that I want right now. And obviously I will be a millionaire soon, but you don't have to be a millionaire to live a crazy life. And that was actually what my last video was about. But even if you work a 9 to 5 job, like, you are never going to be able to have the freedom that you want. You're never going to make a lot of money. Like, you're probably never going to make $20,000 a month, especially if you're working a job like this. Even if you work yourself up to the very top, like CEOs still, like, that's all they make really. Even like lawyers, like, most make less than that. So either way, no matter what 9 to 5 job you work, you're going to have a lack of freedom, and you're just not going to enjoy your life. You're not going to live an interesting life. You're going to be an average guy. And if you're fine with that, then you're fine with that. But that is just not something I could do. That's not a life I could live. And if you're watching this, you're probably like the same as me. You want to live a unique life. You only have one of them, and you want to make the most of it. And there's this idea that I kind of love to tell people is that, like, if you're working a 9 to 5 job right now, I know it can sound risky to like start your own business or get into like remote sales, which is what I do. But you have to think about what is like the real risk. Is the real risk, working your 9 to 5 job for 50 more years and staying in the exact same place, just getting caught deeper and deeper in the hamster wheel? Or is the real risk just taking a small risk, maybe losing $5,000 to $10,000 at worst, and that's like it? And you have a chance by doing that to like break out, actually do something that's worthwhile and live a way better life. And so you have to really think about what's the real risk, because even if you fail, you can always just go back to the 9 to 5. You can always just go find a job at Hooters again. That's what I tell myself. Even if it all goes to shit, I can always just go back to Hooters. I would have lived a fantastic last year of my life, and I can go back and do it all over again. And that's like the fun part, which is the journey. But that's besides the point. So if you're watching this and you're in your 9 to 5, you're probably wondering, should I open up a business? And there's a big misconception. A lot of people think you have to open up a business to make a lot of money, but that is just not the truth. And I make all my money right now without a business, just with one simple skill. And that's what I'm going to break down for you guys right here, because building a business from scratch, whether it be e-commerce, social media marketing agencies, or like an in-person business is the worst idea. But building any business takes a super long time, especially if you've never built a business before and your only skill, you don't have any valuable skills at all. Especially if you're working a 9 to 5 job right now. Like my only skill was like flipping burgers. So I could not have opened up a business. It just simply wouldn't have worked. And if it did work, it probably would have taken me multiple years of grinding, not making much money, not having much freedom, because everything is just being poured back into the business. But what you can do, especially in 2024, to like gain back your freedom and make fast money, is work for somebody else and bring a super valuable skill and bring that to somebody that's already printing and making tons and tons of money. And then you just focus on that one skill and you focus on bringing that person a lot more money with that one skill. All right. And for me, that one skill was sales. And I think it's the best skill because every single business needs someone who can sell. And a lot of businesses, especially online, need multiple people who can sell. So a lot of businesses have big sales teams, and you can literally become a part of that sales team as long as you actually learn sales skills. And obviously you learn where to find these sales teams. But I mean, there's companies online that are printing hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars every single month with courses, with programs. And a lot of people have a misconception where it's like courses and programs are scams, but tons of companies make fantastic programs, fantastic courses, whether it be fitness, how to make money online, how to invest in real estate. There's a bunch of different things like spirituality stuff, relationship stuff. There's just tons and tons of ways where you can learn from somebody online. And this industry is absolutely booming right now. So there's tons and tons of money flowing in, and it's going to be like a $400 billion industry by 2030. And if you don't look it up, or if you don't believe me, just look it up right now on Google. Say, what is the e-learning industry going to be worth in 2030? It'll tell you right at the top. And this is what I'm talking about. All right. And you can use it to live anywhere in the world and gain full freedom. So you're literally just a sales rep, just like you would be at a car dealership, except you're doing it online and you're selling it to people that actually want it. They need it. And you can live anywhere in the world and make more money than you could just like selling at a car dealership, right? And it's more fun. So that's what I've been doing over the past year. And in my first month after getting onto a sales team online, I made $8,000, and then I took a one-way trip to Thailand, and everything was good after that. And I've just been doing the same thing, but scaling up and increasing my income over time. All right, and sales has been around forever, so this isn't like a new thing. This isn't something to where it's just like a brand new thing that I just discovered. This skill has been around forever, but now you can actually just do it online and use it to live a way better lifestyle than if you were to just like do it in person. All right. And so remote sales, I kind of already covered this, but you basically just sell online for influencers, coaches, agencies. And a lot of times, like I said, you'll be selling the influencers coaching program or their course. And I only sell for people that actually have a super good program, a super good course with super good results that they get for their students, for their clients, because obviously that's just like what's ethical. And there are people out there that sell bad courses, bad programs, but you just want to stay away from those 100%. You just don't want to be involved at all. And usually these programs cost $5,000 to $10,000. And when you actually sell one of these, you get 10 to 15%. All right. And it's not like you're going and trying to sell it to your friends, trying to sell it to your family. You're selling it to people that already know the influencer, already know the coach, that already want to buy from them. But obviously they might have some questions before they spend $5,000 to $10,000. So they want to speak with a representative. And that's where you come in, you answer their questions, you tell them more about the program, you see if they would be a good fit, and then you collect the money if they're good to go. And then you make $500 to $1,000, if not more, for that one call. All right. And this is how I still enjoy my life, because I only work 4 to 6 hours per day. And it is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, it's allowed me to live the life that I truly want to live. And kind of coming full circle, as far as like the secret goes, the one secret to get rich, it is fast, like get rich fast. It's by coming in for somebody else, learning a skill, and helping them make even more money. All right, and it's specifically the skill is sales. So if you want to get rich, learn sales. And if you want to get into remote sales and you want to learn from me, I have my students absolutely crushing right now, making a lot of money. And if you're curious about how I can actually help you do that, help you transition into remote sales, whether you're in a 9 to 5 right now, whether you're already in sales, but you're not doing it online, just click the link below and I can absolutely help you out. So, peace.